Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Rolo, aka Dunks Nice, and I know it's been a minute. It's been a while since I did one of these pickup videos for you guys. Been kind of busy. Exactly what the title says, like I always do. This is probably one of the best pickups I have. I'll save it as the last part of this video. But without wasting anybody's time, let's just get right into y'all. And y'all already know it's gonna be good. Alright y'all, first up we got this camo jacket right here. This is none other than the Bape store out in Seattle, the Killian jacket. Shout out to the homies at the store. They sent this to your boy out here, so I gotta thank those guys out here. This is a camo green, and it has the hits of the neon orange that you guys see here, Kill C, and on the back none other than that fat lettering where it says Killian and Seattle. So if you are from Seattle, shout out to you guys. You guys support me. Shout out to you guys from there. You know, the PNW or Pacific Northwest, I've been there one time. I really love the scene. The food is good out there. If you guys never been to Seattle before, I recommend it. They have good food. The scene is dope. It's very similar to the Bay Area out here. But yeah, shout out to the homies, the workers at QC. You guys are, man, I really appreciate you guys. You guys know who you are, so shout out to you guys. Then I gotta jump into this book here. This is Sneaker Freakers issue number 38. Yeah, number 38. This is the SB edition. You know, 15 years in SB. As you guys know, my internet social name, alias name is Dunkster Nice. So the homie Nate, he actually sent me this copy from Europe. And what's super sick about this, so here's just a quick glimpse of the issue number 38 Sneaker Freaker with the What the Dunks on the front cover, the money cats, you know what I mean, with the SB boxes. And Dunks, you know, they were like my thing, they still are. But here's just a quick look of the magazine itself. And then right when you get to this part where it says the orange box, and you have, you know, the Supos, the Paul Browns, the Flashes, the Wheat Forbes, denims, you know, the Genos, and all these, you know, classic SBs. I'm still looking for this pair right here, the Denim Forbes. But right when you get to this part, none other than the homie Nate. So Nate, if you are watching this, right here it says to Rolo, it's gonna be good. So shout out to Nate. I really appreciate it. You already know, man, it's really good, and I really appreciate you sending me this copy. So if you guys haven't yet, this is issue number 38, the Nike SB edition yet. I'll put it down below in the description so you guys can actually get this copy if you haven't yet. So yeah, shout out to Nate for this issue. Moving right along, so when I was actually down in LA for shooting a wedding down in Laguna Beach, I was actually able to visit Rift. I was able to check out like this crazy Supreme store. If you guys haven't yet, you guys can actually watch it right above me. If you are new to my channel because of that video, shout out to you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Welcome to the channel. And yeah, so Jeff, he was able to, you know, bless me with 2 shirts. We have the Olive LA, you know, the Riff LAT, just a real quick, you know, simple in the front. And then you have your, you know, just the back with the LA, you know, Riff LA in the back. So that's the olive one. And then we have this guy right here, again, 06-17 Tennis Club edition. And then on the back, exactly like this. So, you know, again, shout out to Jeff for hooking your boy up with these 2 here. I really appreciate it. Again, if you guys haven't seen that vlog, I'll put it up here in the card description and down below in the description. So again, shout out to Riff LA. I really appreciate it. Moving right along, y'all. I'm making it like, you know, more of a quick one. But I got this Bape purple camo hoodie. None other than Soul Stills. Shout out to Scott. You know who you are. If you're watching my stuff and you are seeing this, I really appreciate it. Let me just go ahead and take this out the bag. Again, this is the bag for it, and this is none other than the World Gone Mad purple Bape camo hoodie. I've always wanted a purple camo. I think purple is one of the dopest camo colors you can actually do, just in general. You know what I mean? It's super sick. The contrast between, you know, what you see here on the side with the World Gone Mad is really dope. And then, you know, you had that, you know, that hit of that camo on the sleeve that you can't see here. And a lot of times people ask me if I go true to size on, you know, whether it be the hoodies, the jackets, the shirts, the button-ups, or the shorts in general. So I'll just give a quick breakdown. I went true to size, which is a small for me, on both the hoodies and basically the button-ups and jackets. But when it comes to the actual shirts, also I actually go to a medium, so I do size up in actual medium. And when it actually comes to like the shorts or pants, I actually go to a medium. I thought I would have fit a small, but I was actually wrong, and a medium actually fit really good. So again, this is none other than this super dope purple camo that you guys see here. Let me just show you up real quick. You know what I mean? That's just a simple base, and then you got your ape, the monkeys that you guys see on here, the sleeve, and then just the contrast, how much the purple stands out on the, you know what I mean, on the shark hoodie, and just the other side right here. Again, super dope with this purple camo Bape hoodie. And if you guys are wondering where I do get my Bape, I get it none other than Soul Stills. You know what I mean? That's pretty much where I get all my Bape stuff, unless I find like other toys or other accessories or anything like that, actually off like eBay, whatever. Which comes to my next thing. But again, Scott, Soul Stills, if you're watching this, I really appreciate it. You already know who you are. Thank you again, homie. And moving along to pretty much almost the last of this video, I did want to mention how Bape, you know, I really like Bape. You know, a lot of people call me a hype beast, or I'm just kind of getting into it, but you know what I mean, I already explained this in all my previous pickup videos. And this item here I actually got off eBay, and I'm really excited about this one. I've always wanted this one. This is something just I always thought was dope that Bape has done a collab with, and oh man, dang man, this is like, it's so surreal that to actually have something that you wanted for so many years and to have it in your possession is just something dope, man. And this is none other than the Pepsi Clabo bottles. I don't think there's nothing else in this box, but this is none other than the Pepsi bottles. Here's the blue version of the camo, then you have the pink camo. Wow, really good packaging from eBay, so shout out to that. I got these off eBay. This is none other than the Pepsi collabo. I think it was 2001 where they did a collabo of this. There's a picture, well, I'll show it right here, that basically is like a bunch of like the cans and the Bapes, and probably the blue is my all-time favorite. I don't know, it just stands out so much, like this neon blue hit to it or anything like that. And then, you know, you have your common green camo, which is, you know, iconic for what Bape is. And then you have the pink one, which is super sick also, which stands out. Here is the blue Pepsi can, you know what I mean? The blue is, again, my favorite camo of the whole bunch. There it is again with that Bape logo. And then we got none other than the green one, which is the most common and traditional Bape color camo that you guys see, which is super sick. And then you got none other than this guy right here. This is the pink camo, the one that you could say is like so vibrant. It's very saturated, stands out a lot. But here they are, you guys, all three in the possession itself as a set. And it's just little small things like this. I know there's some people gonna say like, oh, you wasted your money, oh, you should never bought it, I bet you overpaid for it, and you know, yada yada, and all those kind of things. You know, those things, you know, it doesn't really matter to me about those kind of things. It's something that I've always wanted for such a long time, and to have it in my possession, you know, that's all that really matters to me, is your history behind it, what, you know what I mean, what you've always wanted for. And I think it's just super sick that I finally have this in my possession. So yeah, the Pepsi Bape collabo that dropped in the early 2000s. Yeah, another local brand actually supports me, and it basically, you know, they always give me stuff and I always really support it, is none other than Tokyo Run. I did in my video, I'll put it up here in the card. Chris, if you're watching this, because I know you want a shout out, so shout out to Chris, Tokyo Run, you know who you are. You open a pop-up shop. So this is none other than the Tokyo one, the Trap or whatever you guys want to call it. This is just their simple basic white tee, but on the back has these lettering here. You know, I'll put all the information down below. So you got this one on the back and this one in the front. Next up, we got this guy right here. This is the Trap Dwellers, and underneath where it says Trap and Dwellers, it has like the Japanese script writing, and I believe that he put Tokyo Run right here. And on the back of the logo, this is it. And then again, it has this big, huge logo, so it stands out in glow in the dark as well. So, you know, it's the small, subtle things that makes a difference. So this is a Trap Dwellers tee, which is super sick. And then we get into these tees here, which is not released yet. It's limited to 25, which he told me. And you know, I mean, I really appreciate Chris for giving this tee. This is the very special, again, the glow in the dark tee that I just previously showed, exactly very similar to this. This is the very front, and then on the back, you actually have their logo and the Tokyo Run, which is this here. This is the common, the black with the white, which I'll probably wear more than the other two colors. So you have the black version here, and then you do have the blue color, which is here. Well, you know what I mean, the Warriors won, you know, the 2017 NBA champs. They are from the Bay, such as myself, so congrats to the Warriors. And this is just pretty much, you know, for anyone that likes this color combo. And shout out to anybody that was the We Believe team. This is none other than the navy and the orange. I really like that color combo when the Warriors did have that but that's another story for you guys. So that was the blue one in the current Warriors colorway, and you have the red version with the white and red, which is that in front, and then you have this guy in the back. So again, those are the tees. And then he also did give me these I guess you could call these like the shorts, like the cotton type sweat shorts, really elastic type band. Oh, and for those who are wondering what kind of brand that he actually does use, just as a curiosity, he does have it on, I believe, on the sleeve or something, but these are actually made on Champion brand. Damn, if I could find a tee that actually has it. Yeah, there we go. It's actually made by Champion, which is a really good brand. So if you're wondering what kind of like brand using, but he did give me the shorts. I did ask him, you know, I wear medium and Bape shorts, and I said, should I go with a medium or small? And I said, he goes, you should be cool with a medium. So you know what I mean, he was actually right about that, and medium is actually pretty cool. So this is the front, and then you have your back with the pocket, so you can put stuff in there like your wallet or your phone. And then you have the gray version, and this one is super dope because this is something I'd probably wear more than the red one, just because gray could, you know, you could just wear it with whatever. And then you got the pockets in the back. So again, shout out to none other than Tokyo Run. This is a local community here in the Bay Area, so I really support that. So again, shout out to Chris from Tokyo Run. You know who you are. And last but not least, the reason why I put this one second to last is not only the community, but with Tokyo. And last but not least, we have this guy here. Now you guys are probably thinking like, whoa, it's just, you know, an envelope from USPS. But what's in here is probably in my opinion, the best pickup that I could possibly think of compared to all the pickups I have. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing, you know, compared to all like the items that I showed you guys here. But what's in here specifically is probably one of the best pickups I've had in 2017. And this is none other than your boy going back to Japan with his Japan Royal Pass. And for those that know me, I always speak highly about Japan. The first time I went to Japan was in 2016, and I knew nothing about, you know, speaking Japanese, how to get around and stuff. And the first time I actually went there, I was, you know, it was just a dream of mine to always go to Japan. And if you guys haven't seen that vlog, it's, I believe, the second vlog that I've done. I'll put it up here in the card and down below in the description. It is none other than second vlog. It's what made me travel. I stopped working for a little while, and it really made me want to appreciate what the world really had to offer. And so I told myself every year I'll try to make some way, somehow, to make myself go back to the one place I've always wanted to go to, the one place I would always have like the most fun of experiencing a different culture. Because here in the US, you know what I mean, you're not a foreigner, but when I was actually there, I was a foreigner. It was, you know, I was nervous, it was scary, but at the same time, just embracing their culture, their food, everything that Japan had to offer, that was something that I really appreciated. And it was just something that was truly humbling to myself, that I was like, wow, you know what I mean, there's so much the world has to offer compared to where I'm at. So just Japan Royal Pass is something more than just, you know, material objects. It's something more of, you know, me experience everything self. So I do have my passport ready. This is just the last item I needed to go back to Japan. If there's anybody who has any questions about going to Japan or anything, that let your boy know. I'm gonna try to make it there to I told myself every single time I would always go to Japan every single year, but with enough rambling and stuff, I'm going back to Japan. Yeah, and if you guys are wondering when I am going back to Japan, it's going to be at the end of June, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to share you guys as the audience, my YouTube supporters, you know, just sharing you guys as like what Japan has to offer. I know for those who were actually watching my Japan video and saying like, oh man, the Japan video was tight, the vlog was super dope, it felt like I was there. And that was the first time I actually like started doing YouTube again. I didn't really know what I was doing. So if you guys like that, I can't wait to show you guys what I can really do out there. So besides all the pickups, this probably means the most to me, just going back there. So yeah, Ready for Japan, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna end this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and all the pickups I've done and showed you guys. Hit that thumbs up if you guys haven't yet. Subscribe to your boy, because you guys already know I'm always trying to put out videos for you guys. And as I clean up all this stuff here, I'll catch you guys on the next video, and I think you guys already know it's gonna be good.